Hello everyone and welcome to a very special Let's Play, starting right here on KonfluxGames. This is Crusader Kings 2 Holy Fury. I'd like to thank Paradox Interactive for giving me the opportunity to Let's Play this game for you all. So let's get straight into it, shall we? We're going to be going for the achievement Czech, Lech and Rus, which is to unite all of these areas over here. You see this whole... I'll be able to show it better in game. But this whole area here, in addition to Poland, must be united under one holy Slavic Union. So we're going to get started right on that, straight out. We're going to pick this person here, the High Chieftain Drogowit of Mazovia. He's going to be our person for today to start this Let's Play. We'll be under Iron Man, of course. So let's get stuck straight in, shall we? And I have been chosen to turn on the Exclave Independence feature, which will break off Border Gore a bit and sort of tame it, which is nice. Let's get started, shall we? We will be playing under Iron Man. Welcome to Crusader Kings 2. There's a lot of new things to show off in this new expansion, so let's get started, shall we? So our achievement, let's just to set the requirements. Effectively, we want the Empire of Russia and the Kingdom of Poland. Those are our requirements, and then we will be able to create a unique titular kingdom, and that will also give us the achievement. And it's all going to be Slavic, of course, because that's the way we're going to do it. We're going to reform the pagan religion and take advantage of all the new special features. So let's get acquainted with our realm. As you can see, we've got some new buildings up here in the Ploik tribe. We've got the new wall and ditch building, which requires piety to construct. It gives us some additional fort level, increases our garrison size, and gives us some additional archers. As you can see, sharpened palace-wide walls and trenches dug in strategic areas aid in defending our settlement. And it will upgrade to castle fortifications when we upgrade this to a castle later. As you can see, because we are Polish, we have access to the Hussar training ground, which gives us some light cavalry, which you normally don't get from a tribe unless you're in the desert regions. Something to take advantage of for sure. So we've got two tribes ourselves. We also have our vassal, which is our half-brother, who has two tribes of his own down here. So let's start off with by just dropping down that crown focus. There we go. And then looking at our character. As you can see, the character screen has been redesigned. Let's just choose a focus, shall we? I think it's prudent to start off with a military-based focus for now. Let's go for war, because we are a savage pagan, so let's go for it. As for an ambition, I think I would like to groom an heir once I have the ability to do so. So, let us arrange a marriage, shall we? We want to pick someone who's suitable, preferably the good stewardship, I think. Who isn't, however, a priestess like this person here? No. The stewardship isn't great. What about the military? You're Norse. This person's lustful and is also a ruler though, so we don't want the ruler. Anyone else who's a suitable choice? We could do with some diplomacy. Maybe there's a suitable diplomat. You're also a priestess. So many rulers. You're just an advisor, but you are Jewish. Let's not start off on the foot of letting in heathens, shall we? Random Orthodox person. Might just need to let the game run for a few moments. As you can see, we also have some new decisions. Apart from picking a patron deity, the Jarlo Festival, we also got the new Great Tribal Festival, and the ability to construct a Great Pillar. Many things that we can do. Let's equip a court physician. Yes, our shaman should be a suitable position there. Successor nomination. Of course, we've got the new electors screen. Let us nominate our half-brother. Excellent. He has our heir anyway. We only have two people in the dynasty of Mezowiki, I believe it's how it's pronounced, or Weki. Cool. Let's find that wife, shall we? This is a courtier, technically Stingray rather than that sweet Slavic that we want, but it'll do. Only just a -10 for religious differences. We shall go for the prestige. And before we go any further, let's have a look at the society, shall we? Now we've got choice. We could either join the Cold Ones, which turn to the Black God, Or we could join the Champions of Peru in order to gain ourselves some additional military score with many perks. Let's join the Champions of Peru. So we got Heigi Ruakid of the Champions of Peru greets me with a brief nod. Another recruit, huh? To join our ranks you need to prove yourself, boy, the man says gruffly, folding his arms across his chest. You'll be fighting one of our own. Still convinced, my lord? I'll gladly fight to prove myself. It's probably the wrong accent, but well, we'll just have to make do. If we get in, however, we already start off with a nice monthly prestige trickle. We get the ability to just duel our foes casually, and appoint shield maidens, as well as becoming more resilient to battle injuries, and gaining more events on the field of battle. Excellent. A demonstration duel will begin shortly. We've got Zadimir of Selene. So, just apologies in advance for some of the pronunciations, it's going to be exciting. The innocent-looking man looks me up and down when we are introduced. Fresh mate, eh? He offers mockingly, before shoving an elbow into my side, making everyone laugh. Okay, the duel shall begin. The fight has gone on for what feels like hours. The initial confidence I felt has begun to wane, and my movements are getting sloppy. Then, just as my knees are about to give way under me, I land the perfect blow to his hand. I walk away victorious! I win the duel, gaining 15 prestige, as well as a monthly prestige trickle. Our foe here gets the trait wounded and a swollen wrist. There we go, duel experience, times 3 for a total of +3, increasing our total combat skill to 21. The scale goes from -100 to +100. I am told you did not receive a single scratch during your initiation. That is the kind of impressive soldier we will be honoured to have sitting at our table. You are hereby humbly invited to join our ranks. Finally. This pop-up here makes me realise that I probably should check out the council first before we keep going. The positions. So we have an awful marshal, our incompetent heir. Do you have anything else you're actually good at in life? Learning. Ugh. Yeah. Do we have an advisor slot to suck up stuff? Apparently not. Alright, well we do have a half-decent steward, so let's get to building some legend, getting some monthly prestige and some warriors raised. Scheming's fine for you. You can build zeal for now. What about you? You're just useless in general. Honestly, this is a better choice, even if I pick off my half-brother here. And what else can we do? Yeah, you're fine on statecraft. Cool. Let's start sizing up our opponents. Whoop. After the duel, Zadimir of the Slezene asked me for advice on fighting. A little taken aback, I happily offered to train with him on occasion. Today he thanks me for being a good teacher. And friend, he adds, dunking me on the back before he cocks his head in direction of the sparring grounds. Maybe that's thumping, I don't know. Again, why not, brother? Budding friendship, even though his wrist is still swollen of that little broken leg thing. Hopefully he'll tank off the wounded trait eventually. We have a righteous imprisonment on this guy because he's planning to kill me. How about you don't? No. Well, fine, we'll imprison you. Oh no, he's raised his flag in rebellion. What will we do? We'll just crush him with our far superior numbers, I guess. I don't want to kill you, I just want to make you see sense, I guess. This heavy river crossing, though, is gonna suck. Yeah. Let's just go here for now. See what he does. Hey, as you can see, we've also got movement lock in here from EU4. Let's just loop around. Maybe we'll get some combat experience from the battle. Got a marriage request. Do you want to marry my Sparmaster? No. I like my Sparmaster. And here we go. Here comes the battle. Everything looks like it should be a pretty decisive crush. My diviner, Odon, has been accused of charging money for his religious favours, putting the gold in his own pocket. Dear. An abuse of office, I see. Odon. Well, intolerable! Let's get rid of this Odon character. And get a better guy. Let's use the power of inviting a holy man to court. We can't because our piety's too low. Well, we'll do it shortly then. Apparently we could imprison him. Does he give you money? Not really. I'll leave him for now. Okay, I am marching over the plains of Gostnyen when I realise how I must experience has simply become matter of course. I barely even think when I charge into battle, it just happens. I should surely make use of this insight, but how? So I could master the plains, which gives me power over plains, farmlands and steppes, or I could focus on flanking. Now let's just have a look at the terrain here. Plains, 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 farmlands, plains, plains, marsh. There's a bit of marsh and foresty nonsense. I could see use out of plains. Let's master the plains. There we go. That was a worthwhile exercise. Oh, Matt can casually siege down this tribe too. How's wifey doing? You seem okay. I think after this little insurrection we'll start looking at our neighbours and see if we can do some raiding. You got a little bit of money on you. You are Slavic as well. There is this Christian land down here of the greater Moravia. We'll see what we can do. Almost done. Let's increase the speed a bit. Oh, we just lost all of our war score. It's fine now. The ticking war score kicked in. I can now pick a patron deity. This is almost done. Let's pick the patron deity. Should be good fun. Oh, probably should invite the holy man to court first, shouldn't we? 21 learning. That's much more like the learning we want to see here. Boom, even if you are cynical. Alright. Let's build some zeal. Apparently you've become a general. Do I have auto-assigned commanders on? I do not. But, this guy's just another one of the commanders. Fair enough. I shall set none of you as commanders, you suck. But I can lecture you on flat terrain, so why not? Pass it on. You've greatly accepted my lessons on the art of war, as you should. Let's not siege. Won't take too long. There we are, 100%. Offer peace, enforce the demands, and we have imprisoned him. So what would happen if we were to release him from said prison? I think it's merciful. I think for now, house arrest is the best call. But on the other hand, I want him to like me, so let's release him from prison. There we are. And we'll start to sway him instead, using the new sway action here. We have an event. Hail, fledgling! As members of the Champions of Prune, we strive to better ourselves and each other. One way is the occasional sparring match for practice and honour. Seek out and duel the warrior Radoslav. You will find him in Welgrad. Okay. We have to duel this man, this chief. I believe he's over here. Maybe not. This one. Duel him. Okay, we accept this mission to duel for honour. How do our scores compare? He's got 17. We have 21. It's going to be a close battle. But let's see what else we can do. Maybe we should wait till we can pick a patron deity. Dismissing this army seems good, so we can let the levies replenish. Speaking of, what can I do in the retinue area? I see we got enough space to get some special troops. Could get some veteran warriors here, for example. Let's get a few of those. Yeah, seems good. They use prestige to hire, as you can see. Merge those up. That seems good to increase our military over time. Should be able to pick a patron deity now, which I can do. Let's do that. There are many deities from whom you could choose to honour. Will it be Perun, the god of thunder, the fiercest of warriors? Or perhaps his eternal nemesis, Veles, god of the underworld, Jarlo, the springtime god of fertility, and his sister, Morana, wintry god of death and rebirth. So we've got a penalty to stewardship and +2 learning, -1 martial, +2 stewardship, -1 martial, +2 intrigue, or +2 intrigue and +2 martial and -1 intrigue. And I'll go for this particular choice. Perun, the god of thunder, is the highest of all the gods. He sits atop the world tree from where he keeps watch over the earth and the skies. His sworn enemy is Veles the serpent, who crawls up from the underworld to steal his cattle and children. On stormy nights, thunder is a sign of Perun defending us against Veles. I hope I prove to be a worthy follower. As you can see, we now have 13 martial, which is helping us out a bit. Doesn't improve our personal combat skill though. Still, let us duel this man. What's the worst that could happen? Dying a horrible death? Let's hope not. To rank up, we need 750 renown. A sparring match. Okay, no, I can still fight, I say, dropping to my knees, sensing my own lie. Even though Chief Rodislav has clearly injured his leg, or more like face, let's be honest, he's been proclaimed the winner. Sighing, I ponder my own worst injury. I have a feeling it's going to hurt for a while. Where did I go wrong? So I gain a swollen wrist, and he gains wounded. Fair enough. But I do gain 100 renown, and increase in my duel experience. It is time that I asked you to spend some time with me. It is probably the fastest way for me to gain his trust. Let us ask if he wishes to join up. Glory to the Thunder God! Reputation as devout follower Perun has spread across the lands. Many great and seasoned warriors have since travelled to pledge their allegiance to your cause. So I now gain plus 25% levy size on the capital city here. Feels good. It lasts for just about a year. So we could use this to see the troops swell in size and hopefully take over someplace. Naturally, we should always be thinking about our objective. We do need to capture Poland. And although some of this is drifting into the Kingdom of Great Moravia, so we need to keep an eye out for that. But we do need Poland and Russia, so pretty much expanding in either of these two directions seems sensible. Not so much into Lithuania, we don't need that. This might be a good selection here. It's fairly well, lightly defended. This is also a holy site of the remover, I believe? The removers. Yeah, they help you move house. So we could certainly give that a consideration. Weakening our sister religions is always an interesting thought. You currently have 3,600 troops, and I currently have basically 2,000, especially if we consider the potential vassal allied troops. Although the vassal doesn't particularly like me at the moment and his levies are shot because we sieged down all of his holdings. But we can finally talk in private. Let us see how we can make him more of a friend. Brothers, we are, after all. It was finally nice being with Gozsimir for a while. Even though he is my brother, my duties as High Chief often prevent me from spending enough time with my own family. So let's check out his traits. He's shy, and is arbitrary and chaste. So we got some choices. So we can either say, I'm sorry I couldn't offer you a more lavish welcome, and that's because I have the greedy trait. And above the brave trait, I could say only few words need to be exchanged between honourable rulers. And alternatively, it's just, I hope you'd liked your time here. I think it's nice to say that we're both honourable brothers. So let's just be honourable, yes. And now that's improved our relationship by +10. We've got the merciful modifier and the softened helping out on that purpose. We're also both members of the same society, which helps out. Since the duel, I've been practicing a bit with Chief Rodislav. The man did best me, and I was quick to ask for any pointers. He seemed surprised at first, but today I'm proud to call him to tell him that he's a good teacher and friend, that I add. So I could gain the trait proud. I will not withstand this mockery and gain proud. Or I could say there's no shame in acknowledging a worthy opponent. Let's go for that today. Okay, let's consider having a look at Podlasie here. Let's declare war. Conquest of Podlasie. Okay. Let's of course do this properly. Call in our allies. Call to arms? Maybe, he says. Maybe. Let's place that rally point over here. And raise the troops. And send over the retinue as well. Excellent. Of course I will honour my obligation. Thank you for your 100 troops. Let's bring them all in here, shall we? So is there any, like, river crossings or anything nonsense like that? There's rivers flying everywhere here. And there's rivers flying here as well. So many rivers, so little time. Can I intercept you? No. How about you? I will suffer the river crossing, however. Let's just go straight to Podlasie. Just siege his things down. He's going to come back though, and he's sieging my capital, so I actually prefer to hit his troops directly, now that there's no river crossings to worry about from this angle. There we are. Defeating his troops handily there with that plus 24 war score. Now we can head over to Podlasie. And start sieging it down. Seems good. Increasing. We've got 5 domain size, so we better get onto it. Speaking of getting onto it, where's my child? You don't like me, do you? How about I send you a gift of 15 gold? That help out? That helped out. She's greedy. Sleep with me, woman. Excellent. So 44, now we just got to take down the temple. Rumours of a traitor working the besiegers has eroded the morale of the defending units. That's interesting. We've got a technological advance that we can make in both military and economic. Let's go for castle infrastructure. And I think some military organisation seems good, because let's increase the power of our retinues. Let's see how many additional retinues we can now have. More. This seems good. We will go for some more veteran warriors in a moment, after we've dealt with the war. Don't want to just lose the veteran warriors to nothing. Let's enforce the demands and seize this place. Naturally I can't hold this, but we could just pillage it. How built up is this thing anyway? Not very. Let's just pillage it. Burn it. Boom! Take that, remover people. I just burnt your place. We do very slightly have a 33% chance of a revolt risk here, but that'll pass. Alright. Dispelling the troops. Let's get some more veteran warriors, shall we? 2 more stacks. But excellent, we have seized this tribe. There's no market village, but we can upgrade the hill fort as well. I think the market village sounds good. Interestingly, it now increases our retinue size in addition to the tax income. Interesting note. How are we doing on the renown anyway? 460, doing well, because of our martial and brave. Looking forward to the next skill, the warrior level, where we get +1 martial, an additional 5 combat skill, and more power-ups, as you can see. If my opinion ruled, the world would be a more chaotic but fun place. If I keep following the laws, the Lord would have less chaos, but also be less fun. Justice should always prevail. It didn't work, alas. My liege, I have a great idea for a monument. Something to raise our cultural status and make the people notice what a great ruler you are. I require some gold and your patience, and the work will take a year to complete. So be it. Surprise me. Here we are. It is, however, almost time to call it a video. I'll be uploading 2 videos today, and 1 more until 2 more each day until Hall of Fury is released, and then I'll go back to 1 video per day. I understand people want to see as much as possible as they can of this excellent expansion. Everything that I've seen so far just seems amazing, so you should all enjoy it for yourselves when it comes out. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you right here at KonfluxGames next time. It will be soon, don't you worry. The second video will be available already by the time you see this one. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.